Yo, so after making that last video, I felt there was a need to make some tier lists on the classes and give you my opinion on how I feel these classes are in the meta right now. Some of these takes will be biased because this is kind of how I view the classes right now, so do be warned. Now, just to give a brief explanation on these tiers here, I mean, obviously S is just the best. Like, these are the classes that are super dominant. They're just really good. A tier would be like, just below. They're literally the best classes you can pick without being like super annoying. So definitely I kind of tend to stay in A tier personally because I don't want to be that person who plays complete meta because it can be annoying. B tier would be just kind of like mid tier. It's like, in the middle of the pack of the classes. It's not like completely but it's good. C tier, you're kind of getting a little low into kind of just bad, honestly. You don't really want to be playing C tier based classes. And then I have niche here, which I might be putting classes in here, we'll see. But basically it would just be classes who kind of work better in certain niche situations. And then last we have garbage, which would just be complete dog poop classes. These are just not good classes at all. Alright, enough talking though, let's get right into it. Starting us off, we have Barbarian here. Now, Barbarian, depending on what blade you use, this class can play completely differently. I would say Legendary is probably the better blade, technically, because you have more range, and honestly, you don't really need much more speed than you already have. The range is so much more worth it than the speed boost. So, personally, I like to use Legendary, but if you like a speed boost, you can use Main Blade. It's just as good. So, yeah, overall, though, I think right now, as I said in the last video, if you'd watched it, I don't think Barbarian is like hard meta right now. I would put this guy in a solid A tier. I think he's really good, especially out of the other longsword that we'll talk about later. I do think he is I think he's pretty balanced, except for like, neutrals and his like body taps. But I mean, you can't have everything be perfect, right? Our next we have Duelist. Now this little feller here, oh god, this is, maybe some people will disagree with this, but I honestly think that Duelist is an S tier class. Okay, she actually, I think it's a she. Yeah, no, it's definitely a she, my bad. She definitely has like some of the best awakening. I think it's like 187, no, they nerfed it. It's like 183 or something like that. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen if I completely got that wrong. But they got some pretty mid-tier awakening now. They used to not. It used to have like 100, 190 or something like that. It was super high, and it would just slaughter every class. But now it's kind of like a little lower on the awakening end, which makes a lot more sense because it's super fast. It is one of the faster classes. So yeah, but again, they really made that awaken easy. So you pretty much have like a mid-tier awakening with some of the fastest blade speed in the game, on par with like Viking, right? But you have more awakening. So yeah, I don't know, they really gotta decide on what they're doing with this class. It's either a cut class or it's either awakening class, or I don't know. This guy needs work. Next we have Knight. Now Knight, in my opinion, this is one of my favorite classes right now. I really enjoy Knight. He's super like all over the place, and I kind of like that because it allows you to have a lot of creativity when you want to play. So you can be really weird. You can one hand and spin it around, or you can two hand and play a little slower like you're a samurai kinda. And then so there's lots of versatility with this class, and I really enjoy that, especially when I just get on and I don't really know what I want to play. I'll probably end up playing Knight because this is fun. But skill wise and like how good the class is right now, I don't know, like I want to kind of say B tier because it doesn't really like do super good unless if you're doing really weird stuff. So I don't know if you've seen it, but like the one-handing on Knight is really, really good, and I kind of want to put him A tier for that reason. But it's like only certain people can currently do the one-handing stuff. I honestly don't think it's that hard to learn though. So I don't know. I feel it's an A tier, but I feel like most people would say this is a B tier class. This is not super good. I don't know. I'll put it in B tier because I feel like people would feel that it belongs here. But just so you know, I believe it belongs in A tier. This is an A tier class, in my opinion. Knight. Next we have Persian. Now I am actually a little bit biased against Persian because I struggle with this class quite a lot. I don't know. This class is super good at overwhelming you, so you're gonna like really struggle dealing with it. As we know, Persian has like a middle of the pack awakening, so it's like 183, 182. It's pretty good. It's not like really, really low end. And with that, it also is very fast. It's not as fast as like Duelist and Viking, but it's pretty fast. Like there is quite a lot of speed cap behind this guy, and especially on main blade, you're able to like, you know, curve your swords for the little hook on your blade, which is really, really hard to deal with in my opinion. I struggle with it. It kind of completely throws you off when you don't really know like the depth of how that blade is angled. Like you'll reach down to block it, and it sometimes will not block, and you'll be like, how do I not block it? And it's because the curve like basically gives it more range to reach below you, and so you can miss a lot more. So yeah, this is a class you gotta I don't know, you just gotta prepare for the curve, to be honest with you. Anyways, besides the like my opinion on it, where does this class lie in the meta right now? Currently I think this class is honestly like I don't know, it might actually just be a B tier class. Now I personally feel this is like really annoying. Like I'd put it S tier because I hate this class. I don't like fighting it. It's not fun. But I think overall, compared to what other classes are doing right now, I don't think this class is super good right now. Does it need a buff? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it needs a buff. You know, maybe it is higher, but I don't know. We'll see. These classes might move up or something at the end when I just, you know, finish rating everything else. And you know, just because I've been seeing it sitting here, let's just do this quickly. This is garbage, guys. If you're playing, you know, you're playing Squire, you're a little bit weird. Okay, I don't know what we're doing. This is not fun. There's no way you're enjoying yourself playing this class. You're weird. All right, next we do have pirates. Okay, pirate. Now, this class is kind of like, I don't know, a lot of people want to say it's like this really low rated class, like C or something like that. And it would be because like it's just got such low awakening, and it kind of has to just completely rely on its secondaries a lot of the time to do a lot of damage. And so in the end game, you don't really have like those secondaries to help you, which was kind of how it used to play when it had higher awakening. And then now, like after, you know, they nerfed it or whatever, it lost that ability in its high awakening to save its secondary. So it kind of, you're gonna eventually be using those secondaries earlier than you'd want to. So some people feel it's C, but I've seen people, even people who aren't super good at this class, just get high cut and take all the awakening in the entire world, and they'll still do really good because classes like Tyrant have low HP. So if you just get cut damage, you can kind of just win it, even when it's a counter. It's possible. So no, I feel this class is A. I do think it is a high rated class right now. If you're playing Pirate, you're playing one of the better classes. I don't think it's B. This one is not like something I can like think, oh, you know, it's not, you know, I'm kind of unsure with these two, but Pirate I'm pretty certain is an A tier class, 100%. We got Ronin. You know, I've already said it. We're not even gonna talk about it. Well, we are, but like not like I have before. Ronin is just really good. It's fast. It's got 190 awakening if you're playing Legendary Blade, and even Main Blade has like 185 or something like that. It's in the higher end of awakening, and it's fast. It is as fast. It might even be faster than Viking in speed. It's ridiculous how good this class is right now. If you're not playing this class, honestly, you might be selling the bag a little bit. Because I even think, I don't know, some people are really iffy about this. There's some people that disagree and agree on what class is better out of these two, and also what counters what. But personally, I think Ronin counters Duelist. Or no, I don't know. Ronin, I don't know. I've had some good games on the Duelist end, being the Duelist, and I've won sometimes. But people feel that Ronin can win this, so I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about this too. I don't really know what to say about that. All right, we got Samurai. So this is like one of the harder classes. And, you know, sometimes you want to rate it lower because it's so difficult to be good at. So you're like, oh, well, you know, you can't really do as good on something like Samurai compared to like Duelist and Ronin, who are just super easy to pick up and be good at. Sometimes Ronin's a little difficult compared to Duelist, in my opinion. Now I think about it, yeah, no, I think Duelist is a lot easier and is probably a better class. Ronin takes a little bit of skill, but Samurai, right? It's a harder class. Okay, it takes a little more time to be good at, and so people want to rate it lower or feel it's not very good because it's so difficult. But honestly, I don't know. Like if we're talking in like, well, what the lag? Why is it lag? If we're talking as if it's like we're talking like the best players on these classes, Samurai would be A, and it'd be above all these classes. Like it'd just be the top of A. Like it's just super good. Yeah. All right, we have Tyrant. You know, this is the class that I'm gonna have to say is like, it's not S, but it is like the top of A. I don't think any class is above it right now. This is like, it's like creeping to S in my opinion. Like, I don't know, man. It's got some of the weirdest awakening flukes. It's so weird how this class kind of plays right now. Like most people before anti-run was added used to just kind of run at you with it. But now, you know, since they removed that, it kind of made players want to learn a different way to, you know, be aggressive with Tyrant. And they've kind of just found that you can really like manipulate your range, and so you can half sword and, you know, go short, go, you know, stay close to your body, be more defensive, and then out of nowhere you can switch that and go two-hand, and all of a sudden you're in their face. So like having that over the Barbarian is so huge. Being able to manipulate your range is it can be game changing, honestly, because one moment, you know, even on Barbarian, even if you're playing Barb into the Tyrant, you'll be, you know, swinging your sword around, zoning and stuff, and you'll think the Tyrant is in a bad spot because he's half swording and he's way at the back of his play space just waiting. And so you'll go in for a little lunge or something like that, and all of a sudden he switches to two-hand, he's poking you in the bum, and you're dead. So yeah, no, I definitely think this is a high A. This is right at the top. And the last class, we have Viking, okay? Now this guy, oh my, what the heck is happening? We have Viking, right? So this guy, okay. I don't know, where does Viking lay? You know, I want to say he's high A. Like he sits right here. Maybe, yeah, you know what, no, I think he's above Pirate. And it's because I think he is a little less of a risk factor. Yeah, he's got more awakening, like 5 awakening, right? But either way, he has more awakening, and he also has more HP, so he can tank a little more than Pirate can. Because Pirate's secondaries are technically a tough bar, if you think about it, right? If it has a little, like, you know, not enough HP to tank, it's like, you know, awaken diff or whatever, it just uses its secondary to tank most things. Viking has high, or, you know, 5 more awakening, and it also has 260 HP and 2 secondaries. So it has a lot of stuff to deal with awakening issues. Unlike Pirate, like it kind of has to throw its secondaries out, which kind of kills its utility and its purpose, in my opinion. So yeah, I do think Viking is better here. Yeah, so now, you know, I'm just gonna go through this and think about, you know, where these classes should move to, because I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think maybe Persian would be higher than Pirates. Yeah, I think this is, you know, we'll move Pirate down too. And, you know, the reason I'm thinking about this, right, is because both these classes have lower HP. This, you know, Persian has 190, I'm pretty sure, which is only 10 more than Tyrant. So it's literally got the second lowest HP in the game. That's really bad, right? But the thing is, it has the same thing as Pirate, where they both have really strong late game. But Pirate, because of its lower awakening, it kind of, you know, loses that utility, right? But Persian, even when its health bar breaks, you'll have your swords still most of the time, and it's because you're able to tank the awakening diff enough that where it didn't bleed all the way to parry. So you'll still have some blade left, and you can pop your ward and then have, you know, 2 little nubs to get a little more cut out of them. And that can be sometimes really game changing. I've seen people completely win games just because they did so well with the left of their blades after breaking. So yeah, no, I feel like Persian can be a lot more reliable with its end game compared to Pirate. So yeah, I think it's better there. And Knight would be above Pirate because Again, Knight is just such an unpredictable class, and recently it's kind of been found to be pretty good on some players. I want to put it A, but you know, looking at this tier list, I put almost every single class in A tier. So, you know, I kind of want to put him B because I feel people would agree with this, and yeah, just feel this a little more accurate, I suppose. So yeah, looking at this, I mean, yeah, you know, maybe Pirate needs a buff. You know, this is in my opinion, right? So other people might feel this is different, but yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about this and how the classes kind of play. I don't think Pirate has a very good matchup with most of these classes. Like, yeah, maybe Duelist. Like, it might actually do good against Duelist. It has in the past, and I've been pretty good against it, and I've heard it's pretty good against it. I don't know. I guess that's just, maybe that would be a little more niche, technically, because, you know, it's only able to do really good against Duelist, but it can't really beat Viking, or it can't really beat Persian, or it can't, you know, maybe it can beat Barb, actually, and I think of it, and I don't think it can beat Samurai. It probably can't beat Tyrant, maybe. It depends on the player. I beat Tyrant with my Pirate, but I've seen and heard that no one likes fighting Tyrant on Pirate. I don't think it can beat Ronin. So yeah, anyways, maybe this class needs a buff, but I don't know. You guys let me know. We'll see. Well, there you have it. Thank you for watching my tier list of all the classes. The next one will be about all the blades, so that will be all of the legendary and main blades. So stay tuned for that. Keep grinding that elo, playing in leagues, and I'll see you in queue.
This is
Oh, ow! Oh, what? Oh my god.
okay. Wait. This shit terrible, dude. Okay, well that was a little scary, dude. I fucking whiffed 2 times. Jesus Christ, bro.